E-Times. Nupur, how has life changed amid the coronavirus pandemic? Um, it has changed a lot uh, in terms of course, there's a lot of restriction, and like we can't really go out and do a lot of daily things that we were. So, of course, everybody is getting a little restless because this is something that we're not used to. It's a very big change in our life, and that makes you restless. But I'm just trying to look at it in a positive manner, and I think everybody should look at it in a positive aspect that, firstly, this is needed. If we want to survive and if we want to beat this pandemic, it is imperative that we listen to what the government is asking us to do and be really responsible. Yeah. Otherwise, the positive changes are that I think our generation is so, and our generation and everybody, I think, we're so dependent on people, and like we don't know how to spend time alone. So I think a lot of us needed that bit change, because we should be self-sufficient and then want other things, not need them. And I think that everybody's spending time with themselves, with their families, which is very important. And I think that's going to help in the long run. Your song Filhal, released amid the shutdown, did it affect in any way? It released right before the shutdown, yeah. See, I don't know, I'm not a person that goes by numbers. We've crossed 10 millions though, but I'm not a person who goes by the numbers. I think, of course, like the marketing wise and all and stuff, and I couldn't really go for radio trails, and so many more things. I couldn't really go out to kind of promote it and all of that the natural things that people are supposed to do once they release something. But I don't think that it has really affected in a bad way, because the amount of Instagram DMs that I get every day, and the number of stories that I am being tagged, if I literally post like 4-5 in a day, out of like the hundreds and like 200-300 stories that I'm being tagged into, and I feel like I'm spamming the story wall of everybody on my Instagram. I feel bad for doing it, but it's just something that I want to reciprocate back to the gesture of so many people who are tagging me. And I've been tagged in so many stories and so many posts with this written that stay home, lockdown, quarantine music, this is what I'm doing in my quarantine. It's just beautiful to know that. So I think people are, of course, people including me, like we are approaching towards listening to music much more, because we are free, we're alone at home, and it takes away the restlessness and stuff. So I think people are listening to it more and more also. The male version was a big hit and everyone loved it. Yes, indeed. Was the success of first part that inspired you to come up with this one? Not the success of the first part, because I don't think it I would ever want to compare my version or anything of my voice to B Bragg Paji's voice, because I think he was phenomenal, and nothing and nobody can be compared to his version. And I was not comparing, I was not looking out for success. This is something that I genuinely did from my heart for myself, and it just came from a place that I used to make Bollywood covers with my friends just like that and put it on YouTube. And it was a big deal for me, and it was an emotional moment for me to make a cover version and sing a song which is mine, So I just wanted to do that. It was just for myself. And also because I am trained in Hindustani classical, and I just wanted to do this for myself. What kind of response you have been getting from the audience? I'm getting great response. I got a very great response even after the main Filhal video, B Praxer's video, and for my acting, for just like being complimented to be looking not as a newcomer in front of the camera, to be looking comfortable and confident and showing emotions. I was really overwhelmed with that, and even for this, I have gotten only and only compliments from whoever is listening. I've got so many messages from people in the industry. I've been tagged by so many people. So many people have shared the song, put it on their stories, downloaded it through various platforms. So I'm like, and people have been surprised. People have gotten surprised by it, because a lot of people didn't know that I sing, and that I even used to sing before I acted. So I think that came out, and people didn't really expect that at all. How did Akshay Kumar come on board for this one? It was just a thought that came to me when I was shooting for the video, and the thought was simply that I have to try my luck to get him on board. I knew that he was really busy. I knew he was shooting for a film, and not shooting somewhere. He was shooting somewhere in the outskirts of Mumbai and not close to our location. But I just had to try, because I knew in my heart that Filhal can not be Filhal without Akshay sir in it. And we had a little moment that we had in our mind in terms of what and how we need him to be a part of this video, and how it's going to change the entire thing for the video, for the audio, and just for Filhal in general. And I called him up, and he was shooting. He was really busy, and he told me he will try. And I obviously, like, when someone tells you they'll try, you kind of take it as a no somewhere in your heart. But he surprised me. He again called, and he said that I'm reaching in 5-7 minutes. I'm reaching at this time, and I will only be there for 5-7 minutes. And he came, he gave a brilliant shot, literally 5-7 minute ke liye the wo, and he went, and that's how it happened. And I'm really thankful to him for that. Any plans to continue singing in films if given a chance? Why not? But acting is and will be my priority always. Singing is my passion, which I want to go along with acting. Why not? Because I think I've worked for it. I have been training for it, and singing is something that is quite overlapping with acting. The rhythm and the beats of it. A lot of acting coaches that anyone would take workshops from would tell you that singing makes you a better actor, can help you with your acting. So I would always want to take it along with me. And professionally, yes, like how Filhal happened. I mean, it just has to be a choice, a genuine choice, and not because of some, not because of a commercial or a marketing perspective, but a genuine choice that, okay, this is what I want to sing. And yeah, I would love to sing for my sister, and of course for myself, but I would love to sing for my sister one day. There are reports that you are soon going to make your big Bollywood debut, inshallah. Any scripts you have signed so far? So there is something happening, but I'm not in a space right now where I can go out and say anything about it. And that too, at this point, I feel किसी को कुछ नहीं पता है क्या हो रहा है. सबके timelines बहुत ही chaotic हो चुके हैं, and nobody knows when which film is releasing, when which film is going on floors, whether a project is happening right now or is being pushed to an infinite date. So but yes, something is happening. I'm working for something. I'm doing some workshops and training myself for something. So hopefully once we all come out of corona in a safe and a healthier and stronger way, and once we get back to our routines, hopefully soon you all shall get to know. What was Kriti's reaction to your song? She's been listening to it on loop since I think 10-15 days before the song got out, because the audio was ready quite before the video. And it's been on loop for her. She keeps listening to it all the time. And she's my biggest fan, I must tell you, in terms of singing. And she was really emotional about the fact that my first Bollywood cover that I posted as, singing when I was not even in Mumbai, when I was in Delhi and I was studying at that point of time. I was in school, I think. And the first Bollywood cover that I put out, which garnered like a lot of million views, was her song. It was Janam Janam. That was my first song that I put out. And it was from her film Dilwale. And from that to now finally putting out a song in my voice, which is my song, which stars me as an actress in it. I think it was an emotional journey for both me and her. Now that we all are in lockdown, how are you and Kriti spending time together? It seems like a normal thing for us, because that's the time that we do any which way spend with each other, if not more, to be honest. We are doing a lot of fun things together, which we didn't used to earlier, because we are lazy people and we procrastinate a lot. And now that we don't have a choice, we started cooking. So our mama is really happy because we both have divided our dinner duties with each other. So it's every alternate days one of us is cooking. So today was my day. I cooked pav bhaji today, and tomorrow is her day. So so mama is the happiest in all of this. And we're getting to spend a lot of quality time with our parents, which is something that we crave, because they stay in Delhi right now. And thankfully, we are very blessed that they are in Bombay with us in the lockdown. And, we all are together in this. And Phoebe and Disco, they are my two little munchkins. And we're spending a lot of time with them, and it's a lot of fun.